Hey, Max here in the studio, and I am trying to work on a elevator for this hotel. I mentioned I wanted to do it a long time ago when I first built this set. So here I am, working on it. I've already kind of tearing out the corner, all ready to go. Here's our pad where our elevator is going to sit, and I've started on it a little bit. So I want it big enough to put a cart in and a person, and I think this 6x6 will work just fine. And just got all kinds of parts out, getting ready to work on it. See what we get. All right, so getting ready to start on the second floor, and I really didn't put much thought into this. I was like, let me just get this done to see how much space I need. So pretty much this whole half of this whole section here of the second floor is going to be taken up by the elevator. So I might have to move this room. I don't know what we're going to change around here. I really like having 3 rooms on this. I like having the 2 economy rooms there. So I don't know. We'll see what we can get, and might have to sacrifice some things. Gonna have to fix the window back here on how this is going to work because we got to have our system to go up through there. So let's get started on it. Let's see what we come up with. All right, this thing is on the second floor, and it is disastrously ugly. So I am going to tear it apart. It does, I mean, it works. It goes up, but I don't know, just don't like it. I think it looks terrible. So I'm going to scrap it, restart over, and I've got some string in a bag. I got lots of string, so I'm going to bust that out and see if we can do a more normal elevator. We'll see. Let's tear this guy apart. Oh, here we are rebuilding this for the 3rd time. I didn't take into account for the studs that are taken up by these windows in here, so I've got to move the elevator completely over that way to account for the windows and these windows in here. So moving everything over to the front and just making some space there for the elevator. So trying this again. All right, we got it here. Moved everything over one, and we are ready to try to work on the second floor and see how that one goes. Got to really tear that thing apart. Still got the nice big gap here. So there's the whole redoing everything. So we're keeping at it. All right, now I said let's go ahead and just go to the second floor, and I got extremely antsy with this build. I had a very difficult time with it, so I skipped second and third floor on doing any type of changes. We'll show those in a second, but I did get it done. It was very difficult build to do, but I got it. So let's see if we can show right in here. As you can see, our elevator kind of wall there, the actual lift that you ride, and let's see if we can get this thing to go down. That's going up, so down. That's really the only spot that you can see it with. It likes to get caught on things too, so we're going up. You can see it there, and then you can also go down. So that's about the best position that I can get it to show you. So I'm going to take off each floor and kind of show the changes that we've done. And we've lost some space, we've lost some rooms. Just it's a tough build, but we got it done, and I'm happy with it. So let's take a look at the winch and everything here up on the roof. All right, so here is the winch, and this just turns here. We have the elevator part, housing, lift, depending on part of the world you're in. This right in here. And let's see if we can get this up here. Just a string winch. Works fairly well. And its position is about as best as it could be to get the elevator up and down. It's off-centered, and I'll show you why. Let's take off this roof, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so we have each floor is off. We got our roof down here. We got our 3rd floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor, and here is the elevator. And it is, you can kind of see it just kind of sets in here. We left enough space to where this thing tries not to catch on things. It really helps out. But when this is going up, the next floor is built a stud over that way. So it looks like it's off here, but once it comes up to here, it lines up. Here is our elevator door that slides open and shut. So we have one of these on each floor. And the elevator is a 7x7 wonky build, but it does the part. So here we are. We can get off or on the elevator in the front here, or on the side once you come up here. So that's why we have it two different ways to get off. So when this is sitting down in there, it would sit like this. Now these flat silver 1x6 bricks we found on the Pick a Brick wall in Legoland, Florida. And I've been wondering what to do with these. I think it looks really good. Kind of gives, when you walk in an elevator, you kind of see that mirror look. So I kind of like that, how it turned out. So I think that does pretty well. But that just sits down in here like so. And it would be like this for the most part. So we can get our door shut here. And it would be sitting here mostly when it's getting ready to travel. Now, over here on our winch, we have, this is the only thing connecting to it, is this little part here. The hook goes down there. That was about as simple as I could go. Works, gets the job done. So the hook, when you're looking at this, sits at an odd number. So trying to get the winch to line up on the roof down, it just makes it wonky coming up. So it likes to try to catch on things, but that's about as close as I can get it. I've tried putting some jumpers on here to try to center it up, and it's just not happening. So that's the elevator in the hotel. Now the rooms, our first floor got changed around. We lost, I think, a red chair. That's okay, but we moved everything around. I think the space looks a little bit better down through here. I think it's more of a compact type of space with the elevator. And then our luggage carts actually go back here. Let's see here. We can put a luggage cart there. We got space for those. So we'll actually put these back here, and you can just roll them out as needed for your guest. So it kind of keeps them hidden. With a 5-star hotel, you're not going to see a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, but that's just one thing that I liked how that kind of turned out on this particular floor. But this floor here, if this wall kept going like this, I would lose this whole space on the side for the build, and I would it would be tough to put a hallway in, multiple rooms. So we switched it to coming out this side here, and I think it turned out okay. So you come down to the hallway, you got your economy room here, and I guess just a regular suite here. On our 3rd floor, we have the master suite, but it all got changed around. This one here, it's only one room up here. When I say one room, there's only one. This is the master suite, so you have your living room area, and then the bedroom, and then the bathroom all separate. So we stayed at a suite at Cape, and they had it set up kind of like this, with the living room, bedroom, and then a bathroom separate. So I liked how that turned out. I would like to get more rooms on this, but you would have to build a massive building to get everything you wanted. You'd really have to extend this back that way and bring it more. It would be a big build. But for being downtown in the city, I think it works out okay. So that is our elevator, and we're gonna get this put back together and put back in the city. We'll see you guys later.